Oh, okay. I know that they did rituals with my aunt, the fucking doctors. Yep. When my aunt, they gave her cancer, right? Like, they gave me cancer because they wanted me. Like, these people have had a problem with my family, right? Okay. Well, the doctors used her as the rituals. They dissected her like if she was not human. And they used that against me. They did. They used it against a lot of people. Because there's so many freaking losers that think that they can just do whatever they want. And those are the ones that they're looking for. And apparently so many people have already said, take this off, stop doing this, I'm done, I'm tired, I can't sleep, I can't eat, I can't live. I've been saying this since a long time. Okay? So I know that she had a brain surgery. When she had a brain surgery, oh, that affected me so badly. That affected me so freaking badly. Because she went through chemotherapy, right? They said she was cancer-free. Then she started developing lumps, right? So then they had to dissect her by cutting a body part off, which I don't want to say. Okay. But they did do something with her head, and that really affected me. It did. I'm not gonna lie. And they, even though she already had these surgeries, they were still like not leaving her alone either. And she signed off the paper to say that like she was done. Because to be honest with you, I think that when they told her that she had cancer, there was something about, there was a lump by her heart. That's how they started it. And I remember that when they started that, I was feeling like I was having heart attacks. Like I was having heart attacks. But I was going through depression. I had a heartbroken syndrome. They isolated me for a very long time. They separated my family, which is actually more than domestic violence. It is called attempt of murder. That's the new domestic violence. If you isolated anyone on purpose, that is attempted murder, because people go through depression, people try to go kill themselves. I went through a lot of sadness. I cried for a whole lot of years. I felt like it was more than a year. And I developed heartbroken syndrome, and I felt like I had a weak heart, and it was very hard to accept the fact that like he had separated and caused all these problems in my family, and I had accepted it. I accepted being alone. I accepted that the only one that I could trust was myself, and that I had to, get up and move on all by myself. I know that I had God on my side. I know that he talked to me. I know that he was sending signals. I know that he had, tried his best to avoid all of these problems. People know that God told me it's not the coffee. I heard him. He talked to me. Okay, it's called God consciousness. I didn't know that was what it was. He told me it's not the coffee because these people are fighting, and I was trying to figure out what was going on, But what I'm trying to say is, this started somewhere, right? To attack my family. And at the end of the day, I have dealt with so much, more than enough to be alive. More pain that any human being could ever surpass, or like, how do you call it, like take. And I'm not gonna, if I have cancer, like I said, they're finally gonna try to put me through chemotherapy or something, right? Because they're doing the studies of what's going on with my liver. And because the doctor was like, you are not obese. It's basically like telling me, like, how did you start gaining weight? Like, did you have a baby? Unfortunately, I didn't have a baby, but they used me for these moms that, you know, they did rituals. Every freaking mom has ritual babies. Every single one of them. And I'm not sorry, bitch. I am not fucking sorry. You can bite your own tongue. Bite it, bitch. Take your fucking poison. Because I didn't sign up for this. So they made sure that I gained this weight that wasn't mine, forcing me to look like a mom, right? When I never got pregnant. I never got the chance to get pregnant. I don't want to get pregnant knowing that I'm sick. How could I? My body is traumatized. I will never want to be that selfish to like be like, I know I'm gonna die. Why would I get pregnant knowing that like I'm not gonna be there? I'm not healthy to even try. I'm not dumb. Anyways, yeah, my doctor was like, where did you get this started gaining weight? Like, I know that you are tall, you know, when did you start gaining weight? And obviously, like, they started messing around with my fibroids that I got out of nowhere. They started playing around with rituals. Everything is a ritual. Everyone can live without doing magic. And these rituals are killing people. This past weekend, yesterday, apparently a guy that turned 26 got killed on his birthday. Why? It was a ritual. You can't even go and have a conversation with anyone because they set up a ritual date. Everything is a ritual. Everything is a freaking everything. It's dangerous. It's a very dangerous world, okay? I keep getting like told that. Wait, let me just continue on with the. Okay, so the doctor was like, so, okay, this is kind of weird. Why? You're young, you're not overweight. Well, you are, but because you haven't lost this weight that you started gaining, and it wasn't because of a baby. Okay, so you did not get pregnant. Cross that out. Like, I've been on a diet for years because they haven't let me eat. They haven't let me enjoy anything. I don't want to eat. But I found out that even if you eat a little bit, you're worsening your symptoms. So it's not doing a good. It's actually doing bad. It's bad, basically. Why would I want to eat when you guys have been fighting over everything? My body was like, don't eat. I don't want to. All I want was liquids. All I literally want is just liquids. So yeah, the doctor was like, so it's basically telling me, I know it's not because of food, like, you know, and I've been trying to lose weight for a very long time now. It's been like 3 or 4 years, because I started gaining weight. My weight before I got sick, or it was like 120s, and then I started gaining weight really rapidly. I was not on birth control or nothing, so then they got me sick because I guess I had to be a certain weight for them to mess with me. But yeah, I have been going up and down. Like, I have not ever been over 200 pounds, thank God, but I do literally think about what I eat because I've been sick for this very long time, and I know that, like, like if they do find like, oh, there's different stages of cancer or whatever, like I'm not gonna be like, well, I know, like, either I have the option to try. Like I said, they're investigating me all the time. And like I said, there's people incriminating me all the time. Like, I did not sign up for this. I didn't. They signed me up without my consent. And like I said, I'm a grown-ass adult. Please show me, where did I give you consent? Because literally I have not. And I will never give you consent, because you guys needed me, right? I didn't need you. So, they know who I'm talking about. They needed my third eye. I didn't need you. You knew why you needed me. Now, this has gone too dangerous. It has become a very dangerous game. You have played around too long, for too much. Like, I remember seeing him just appear out of nowhere. It was literally like if he opened up a black portal. The day that I saw him, he was there for an interview. 1 second he was not there. The next second he was there. And I was like, where did he come from? It was like, there was a little corner, dark. He was having a conversation with the devil. He came out from the fucking hell, the portal of hell. Literally, that's what I call it. And that's how he gets his way of doing all this nonsense. He's a slave for the devil. Okay? And this portal has gone out of space because he wants to control the earth. He has controlled it somewhere, somehow. But that is endangering us. And literally every time that he does things, this portal is already, say this is Earth, and like the portal is about to swallow us. Okay? This is Earth right here. The planet, the like black hole is literally close to, all because of his nonsense, because he wants to do this. He helps people by torturing other people. He helps people by not actually helping them. He's hurting them all. He's hurting everyone. Okay, this was never a good idea. He's useless. They were always useless. They can't even create anything hello, if you fucking talk to the devil, go tell him to give you the life you want. But why do you need to be torturing other people in order to get that? You can't achieve it because you're useless. That's how I see it. You will never be good because you have to what? Even the devil don't give you nothing, so why would you do this? You're sacrificing people just because you want to? Like, you're not in any way beneficial. You're not actually helping no one. You are hurting people over and over again. And every second of every day, all day long, you have to be doing something. And even then, it doesn't even work. Half of the time, it doesn't work. Do you have then, a witch wasn't always just doing a freaking magic all day long. These people, all day long, 24/7, with these spirits from hell, from these spirits where they don't belong here. Excuse me, it's called, they were already in their place. Why did you take them out? If you don't belong here, why are you here? Do you understand how dangerous this is? Oh, some people don't see it because they're like not okay up here. But obviously, now they're freaking out. I'm like, if I have cancer, I'm just going to be like, well, it all depends on what stage, right? It could go good or it can go bad. Anyways, this disease, this illness is incurable, okay? You have to be on medications. He has to fucking do magic all the time. What's the expectations of this? I know it's gonna be 0. I know it's never going to be, and he's just trying his best to do rituals left and right. But when you have no time left here, why don't you understand to leave me alone? And if it's possible, I would rather just sign off. Can I just get the death injection, please? Because we're not going to play. You're not going to be wasting more of my time, because you've already wasted my time. Too long. Too much. To be exact, you have been here for 10 years. Okay? I'm 35. You were here since before 25 years old. You were following me way before that. Okay? So at the end of the day, I'm not going to be putting myself through that, because I already know what the results are. I'm not going to be alive. And now it's not beneficial to me to even be alive, because at the end of the day, we're not living in the life that we should be. You are still going to try to be here. I'm done. I'm so done. Okay? You have made my decision very clear. I don't need this. I don't need this at all. Okay? So if it's possible, just understand that either way I'm going to die. Either way we're not going to live. So I would rather just, the fastest fucking way possible, sign off. Please. Thank you very much.